So I'm going to tell you about the study called Acute Effects of Coffee Consumption on Health Among Ambulatory Adults that was published in the New England Journal just a few months ago. So coffee is one of the most commonly consumed beverages worldwide, and uncoincidentally, palpitations is also a thing we frequently see in the emergency department. If you're anything like me, sometimes you struggle to switch between day shift and night shift and then back again to day shift. So you may in fact be titrating your iced coffee consumption to the right level of palpitations, anxiety, and rapid pressure speech. So there were 100 participants in the study, and what they were seeking to do is determine the amount of cardiac ectopy, defined as PVCs and PVCs, also capture their daily steps, how long it took them to fall asleep, and how long they slept for, as well as their daily glucose levels. So all the participants were instructed to download an app on their phone that would cue them up as to when they were to drink coffee or not drink coffee. So they acted as their own controls. They also were given a accelerometer to keep track of their steps, a continuous ECG monitor, as well as a continuous glucose monitor. Interestingly, they measured adherence by doing daily surveys. They also had geolocation as part of this app, so they could see when the participants actually went to the coffee shop to pick up their coffee. And they also had to turn in the receipts from the coffee purchase that had a date and time stamp on it as well, so they could ensure adherence to the protocol. Their primary outcome was the number of PACs they experienced on a daily basis. The consumption of coffee was associated with 58 daily PACs compared to 53 during their control periods. So there wasn't much of a difference when it came to the PACs. However, when it came to PVCs, it was a different story. With caffeine consumption, they had a daily rate of 154 PVCs versus 102 daily PVCs during the control period. So this study definitely demonstrates that there is an association with coffee consumption and the development of PVCs, which is something we frequently see in the emergency department. Unsurprisingly, coffee consumption was also associated with an increased number of mean daily steps, as well as some delays in falling asleep, although this number was relatively minimal, but there was no difference in glucose levels. So overall, the study gives us pretty robust data to be able to share with our patients that, in fact, their coffee consumption may be associated with the palpitations they're coming in with, or may even be applicable to yourself, depending on how much coffee you've had that day. So let me know your thoughts and drop your questions in the comment section.